Hello, baby. Hello, nasty. Hello there. Hello. I say hello. Hello, friend. Well, hello, little girl. Hello, my treacherous friends. Hello, operator. The beginning of everything. Welcome back, my friends. It's showtime.
That's right. Episode 80, Brink of Sanity show. Got Peter here today.
Hello.
How's
Episode
it
80.
going?
Nice.
Yeah,
right,
80.
Cool.
We got
Round number.
Got a lot of stuff planned for today. If you guys have listened to episode 76, we got a scammer pretty bad. Got 3 of them lined up today, so hopefully they'll be answering their phone. And
it was basically last time we did it, I think there was so much potential for absolute hilarity, but the guy wasn't quite intimidating enough to us, so we found some Wall Street types to come in and test our judgment.
yeah, if anybody's seen the movie Boiler Room, this is kind of like what we got on the line this time. So this should be pretty interesting.
Whereas last time we had somebody from the middle of Africa who didn't speak English.
Right.
And was just confused.
Believed us when we talked about our clown nose factory.
I was actually Patch Adams.
Yeah, didn't catch on that much.
And still a viable business partner.
You were a lawyer and an astronaut and notary public.
I was a notary public as well, because that adds a bit of legitimacy to anything.
That was almost funnier than the astronaut part.
I'm a notary public, so I got that going. We ready to roll?
Yeah, let's want to just start right off with that?
Yeah, maybe. Do you want to explain? Because actually, I just got here 20 minutes ago. Just explain a little bit. If we can get a hold of this guy, explain the actual situation.
Okay. Well, if anybody hasn't seen Boiler Room, it's this movie where there's like a fake company, and they're like telemarketers. They call up people. They get them to invest in stocks that don't exist. Or, in this case, it's a company that doesn't exist. They want you to throw in money, and they tell you you'll triple your money. All you got to do is invest a certain amount, and blah, blah, blah. And it's really intense, and they'll pass you off onto somebody who's even more intense, and it gets loud, and there's yelling, and they basically try and like panic you into making a spur of the moment.
Right. It's basically like any other douchebag that exists who tries to take your money, although they do it fast so that you don't think.
Right.
Like any other infomercial where they sell you something for $23 or whatever the price is, and it's a piece of crap. We all know it.
Who's the guy with the beard that just died? You know what I'm talking about. The guy who screams at you the whole time.
Was he involved in infomercials?
Yeah, that's all he did. Billy Mays. That's what this is. It's just an entire room full of Billy Mays type people screaming at you to invest in a company. And
I'm ready. Bring this on. I got this.
Okay, so we're going to call this company up. They have a.
I think the key is to be intelligent enough so and maybe slip a few times that you have money in this economy. I don't know what to do with it,
right.
But also there has to be an underlying level of stupidity that you just don't get it. Somebody wrote Glengarry Glen Ross. Yes, actually, that's what I thought. That's what I thought Boiler Room was.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So basically, there's this program called Road to Riches, and they tell you about internet websites that will triple your money. All you have to do is invest in these sites. They won't tell you anything about the sites, what they're called, what they're selling. They basically... and he's going to tell us that he's making an infomercial. And they want to have new people in the new infomercial, and they want to have us as the... as like the faces of the new success stories.
So it jumps right into everybody's need to be a celebrity in some way.
Right. He's going to get at our ego. He's going to say, we're going to make sure that you're a success story so we can use you for this infomercial.
So they have our interests.
He's doing it all for us, yes.
Okay. All right, I'm ready. Let's go. All right.
I
I got to put on my stupid hat.
Yeah.
But yet my thinking cap.
I am not allowed to call this number? Well, yes, I am. Really? Why wouldn't I be allowed to call this number? Well, that was gay. All right, maybe I needed to put a 1 in front of the number. Oh,
maybe.
I didn't put a.
Maybe it was still defaulting to some crazy ass country in Africa.
Maybe they just saved me a $100 a minute phone call. Yeah, didn't call Zimbabwe this time.
Again.
Reginald, that's who we're talking to.
All right.
Thank you for holding. How may I direct your call?
Hi, is Reginald working tonight? Hello?
Do you know Reginald's extension? 1 moment.
2747.
Yeah, bitch.
Hello, Reggie from Jeff Paul's office. How can I help you?
Hey, Reggie. This is Jay and Peter here. We got a message from you about Jeff Paul's Road to Riches.
Yes. Shortcuts to Internet Millions package that you ordered?
Yes.
We're just very interested in the opportunity that was presented, and we want you to explain a little bit to us as to how this can work out for us.
Okay, and what's your name again?
My name is Peter.
Peter, okay.
Correct.
I remember calling him Peter.
Okay, good.
Okay, Peter. Basically what we're doing is we're building a success team.
Okay, well, that sounds good to me.
And Jeff Paul is in the process of assembling a brand new success team, and we're going to take some people by the hand, walking them step by step.
I need that. So if you're willing to spend the time on me, then I'm willing to work as hard as I can to make money for you, and also me, of course.
Okay, that's beautiful. Well, most excitingly, we want to put these people in a position to achieve a certain degree of financial success. So then about a year down the road, we're going to turn around and use some of the people that we helped in our advertising material for a brand new TV infomercial for 2010.
Did you hear that, Jay?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, does that sound like something you would like to be considered for, Peter?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, everybody dreams of being on the television.
Yes, the new economy is the internet right now.
Sure.
And the economy isn't great, so we all want to do what we can to make our money however we can make it. Well, you understand that. This was your idea or somebody that you work with.
That's right. Now, I'm not here to mislead you, Peter, or get your hopes up too high.
I would never think that.
Okay, now there's a lot of people out here that would love to work with Jeff Paul, but unfortunately we can't work with everyone. No, we just don't have the manpower to do that. And my job is to act as a qualifier. And what I'll do is put together a small profile of you and your situation, just to get an idea of who you are, where you're coming from, but most importantly, what goals you would like to achieve from this business.
So we're not guaranteed, even by talking to you right now, we're not guaranteed this opportunity. It's going to be up to us.
Well, it's up to my senior director. I have to put a profile of your situation so he'll know where you at, and then we can work on where you want to go.
Understood.
Okay?
And how long does this process usually take?
So with me, it probably take about 10 to 15 minutes, and then, I would have to run upstairs and talk to my senior director and show him your profile. And then from there, he would deal with you from there, about maybe another 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, so tonight.
Yes, if you really...
This is exciting.
Yeah.
We're definitely looking for serious people here.
Okay, well,
you found them.
Yeah, we want to make our investment as soon as possible, so carry on, please.
Okay, now, like I said, and on the same hand, I'm going to weed out and disqualify the people who aren't serious enough. Like I was telling you, looking for serious people. And those who just don't bring the right tools to the table. And Peter, if at the end of our conversation I feel like you're a prompt candidate, I'll turn you over to my senior director, and should he decide to speak to you, he would, outline the details of how the program works, the nuts and bolts of it, all the questions that you want to ask. He'll answer those for you, okay?
All I can do is my best.
Okay.
Which I'm willing to do.
Okay, now, Peter, what I want you to do is grab a clean sheet of paper and
Got
a
it.
pen, because I'm going to go over some important information with you, and I also want to give you, you have my contact information already, right?
Okay. All right, let me, you said a clean sheet. Oh, no, I know what that means. Okay.
All right.
Yep. All right, sorry. I guess, okay, go ahead.
Dirty.
Yep.
All right, and you do have my information here already?
Well, I don't know what
my contact
information I have or don't have, so I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. So why don't you give me the information that is pertinent and that I might need?
We have a name and number.
We have a name and number.
Okay.
We haven't really, we're waiting for you to really tell us what we need to do. We're chomping at the bits
All
here.
Right. Okay, I understand. Now, like I said, my number is 877 229
Right.
1502.
Got it.
Extension 2747. That's where you just called me.
Yep.
Now, I don't want to make sure there's no confusion here. Like, people are going to know Reggie, or is there a name that I should call you by, like Reginald? Or
Reggie Watson. Reginald. They call
Okay.
me Reggie. My name is Reginald. You could Reggie. My last name is Watson.
Got it.
I'm going to be your contact information. I'm going to be your contact person here.
Understood.
Okay. All right. Now, first and foremost, Peter, what do you do for a living? What's your occupation?
Well, hold on. I want this to be. This is really like about me and my business partner. We should be addressing both of us on this because we're both as excited, and I don't want there to be any jealousy. Like I'm taking this from him. I want him. I want you to understand that he's involved in this too. It's both of our money.
Right. And I do understand. We recommend that we speak with both of these when we're dealing with the situation.
Okay.
Is he available with you now?
I am. I'm right here.
Yeah.
I'm Jay.
Okay.
How you doing?
And what's your partner's name?
This is Peter. Jay and Peter.
Peter. Jay and Peter?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's Jay, right?
Yep.
Okay. What's your occupation, Peter? Peter, what do you do for a living?
I am an art director
Okay.
in advertising.
Okay.
I work on the Bear Aspirin account.
Oh, okay. And how many hours would you say you put in a week?
Probably about 70. I run a hectic schedule.
Wow. That's a lot of hours there, Peter.
I have a lot of employees underneath me, but I make the big bucks. Not enough, but that's what we're trying to work on here.
That's the way to do it.
Yep.
Okay, Peter, what are you accustomed to making annually?
I make about $140,000 a year.
Okay.
Well, after bonuses, it's about $170,000.
And how young are you, Peter?
I am 27.
27.
Mm-hmm.
And what does Jay do for a living?
I'm going to have you ask him because I don't want
Jay?
this to be all about me.
Jay on the phone?
It's our opportunity, isn't
Yes.
it?
Okay, Jay, what do you do for a living, Jay?
I have two multitasking. I do international tax, and I'm also a semi-professional race car driver.
Okay, wow.
Trying to be a professional race car driver.
That's a dangerous job there.
I would guess
How many
within 3 years you will be.
A little more exciting than tax, though. So you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what would you say? How many hours would you say you put in a week? Jay?
Tax about 50, racing probably about 25. Goal is to reverse that. I want to be covered in the Tide logo from head to foot.
Okay. And annually, Jay, what are you accustomed to making?
Both of them put together about $250.
Okay. And how young are you, Jay?
I am 29.
Okay. Okay. Peter, do you have any children?
I have no children that I know of. No, I'm kidding with you. I'm having fun with you. No, I don't have any children.
Okay, Jay, no children for you either?
I have one in the oven, but not out yet.
Okay.
That's why this is so important to us. Well, it's important to
right.
both of us, but it's important to Jay because he has a child to think about. You understand that, though?
Oh, I sure do. And Jay, are you married?
No, I am not.
Okay. Peter?
No.
All right. And Peter, are you renting or do you own your home?
I own my home.
Okay.
Same here.
And Peter, do you have a retirement fund set aside for yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Is that sufficient enough for you to retire comfortably with?
Well, you could always put more money into a retirement fund.
Okay. I'll just put no there. And how about you, Jay?
Yes.
You have one too?
I do.
Okay. And do you rent or do you own?
I own.
Okay, both own. Okay. You guys got a computer, I'm sure.
Sure do.
Yep.
3 of them.
A laptop.
Access. Okay, and you have dial-up, DSL, or cable?
Cable. T1.
Cable.
Whatever the best was,
Okay.
that's the sort of internet I bought.
We don't mess around.
Okay. Peter, were you looking to supplement your income, or would you like to become your own boss in the internet business?
I think I'd like to become... Here's the thing, Reggie. I am not a stupid man. I am not going to give up everything for this opportunity right off the bat. But from everything we've been told, this sounds like an explosion waiting to happen. And what I would like to do is I would like to dabble in this a bit. Right. And then I'm thinking, from everything I've heard, after a year, I could give up my life as I know it, and I could maybe just do this.
And you could be on a new 2010 infomercial.
And become a celebrity as well.
There you have it.
Big Brother 12.
Well, it's definitely money here, and it's definitely a lot of success stories, and that's what we're building. You ordered the package. Did you have a chance to look over the package?
We haven't yet because it just came. We were surprised that it came so late, but we that's fine.
Right. The first DVD is called My Ultimate Secrets. You should check that out, too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you said you wanted to be your own boss, right, Peter?
I did say that.
You feel the same way?
Absolutely. Don't like working for the man.
Okay.
I feel like I'd be a really good boss of me.
Probably the best,
Okay.
yeah.
I can't because when I've had bosses in the past, I'm always saying like, you know what? That's a good idea, but I have a better idea. You know what I mean? Like, I always think that I have a better idea. So if I was my own boss, I'd say, yeah, that's a good idea, but maybe there's a better idea.
That's the best idea there, being your own boss.
I'd never deny myself vacation days either.
Okay, you guys. Now, one thing that we want to do rather than just show you dollar signs is to get you free and clear of debt so that you're living the way you really want to live.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as debt is concerned, Peter and Jeff, let's say if Jeff Ford, well, let's go with Peter first. Let's say, hypothetically, if Jeff Ford were to write you a check to pay off all your debt, and when I talk about debt, I'm talking about credit cards, car loans, personal loans, student loans, medical bills, how much would you have to write that check to get you back to zero? And that's not including your mortgage.
I have no debt presently.
No debt.
I have no debt.
No credit card debt. And how would you, Peter? How would you rate your credit as being fair, good, or excellent?
I would rate it above excellent.
Above excellent. That's beautiful.
We're not fucking around here. Can I say that?
Same way.
What was that?
Jay?
Yes.
If we had to write you a check to get you back to zero, what would that check be?
$3,000. I just bought a TV.
That's Jay. That's Jay, right?
Yes. Big ass TV.
54-inch LCD. Actually, I think it's an LED, isn't it? Son of a bitch.
I'd be a sucker if I bought a 54-inch LCD.
Man knows how to live.
That's right. And Jay, how would you rate your credit?
What's a perfect score?
How would you? A perfect score? Perfect credit.
Perfect credit.
Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, and Jay, how much of that $3,000 would be credit card debt?
All of it.
All of it?
Zero APR though.
Okay. All right, now speaking of debt, how many major credit cards are you established with, Peter? Is it that maybe Visa, MasterCard, Discover, or American Express?
I have a Visa, I have a MasterCard, and I have a Diners Club.
Monopoly.
Okay.
And I think I have something else, but I can't figure out what it is. I got something. Someone gave me something, but I can't keep track of all of them. It's some credit card, but I don't know.
Okay, what about you, Jay?
I have 11. I have 3 American Express, 4 Visa, 3 MasterCard, and 1 Discover.
Okay.
I do also have a Players Club card.
Players Club card? That's Peter said that, or Jay?
That was Peter.
Yeah, sort of a high roller in Atlantic City.
I have a.
I don't need anyone to know that, though. I don't need anyone to know that.
Well, I won't tell anybody.
Yeah, if we're fully disclosing, I have a Borgata Club card too.
I knew that.
Yeah.
Damn, this guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, now,
we're
Jay,
all about the money.
Dave, my job is to just put together a general credit to debt ratio for my senior director.
Yep.
And I look at just 3 factors to get that, and that's the interest rate, the debit amount down to the penny, and the limit amount.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
All
so
right.
just so we're as accurate as possible, is there any way you could just run real quick, put the phone down, and snatch up your most recent statement? This way we can find out exactly where you're at.
Yeah, sure. You want to ask Peter the next question while I look up my files here?
I don't have my files with me, and I hope that's not going to count against me in this opportunity.
Okay. As far as Peter,
9.99.
As far as investment capital is concerned, have you saved up or set aside any money specifically for this business? You know, without taking any food or money out of your pocket?
Well, it's a little bit. Yes, I have inherited quite a bit of money recently, and it's a little sensitive, but I have, and I've put it aside, and I'm waiting for something to do with it, but I don't know what it is. But I don't want to get into specifics because I'm humble, and I don't. I have a lot of money put aside, and I don't want you to tell anyone about that.
Well, the only thing I have to do is just draw this up for my director, and he's gonna,
Please tell him not to tell anyone.
He won't tell anyone, I promise.
Okay. Okay.
Now, these credit cards that you have, Jay, are they active?
Yes.
Okay. And as far as your investment capital, Peter, is that in your savings checking?
Well, I have some in savings. I have some in my checking, and I have some overseas, and I also have some wrapped up in property, which I could sell. I'm very, very flexible. I'm pretty liquid. In the tune of hundreds of thousands, I'm liquid. Beyond that, I'm not very liquid, but I mean, we can talk.
You have
grandma's inheritance from her corpse.
So do you have any credit card logos on any cards? Do you have any let's say zero balance credit cards that you put to the side for like emergency reasons?
Come again?
Do you have any major credit cards that you with zero balance that you put to the side for emergency reasons?
Oh no, but that's exciting.
Okay. Alrighty. Now my main thing. This is what I want to do with you and Peter, Jay. We know where you're at now, and we want to talk about where you want to be. So, Peter, what would be your top 3 to 5 goals that you want to achieve from this business?
Do you mean?
In other words, where do you truly want yourself and your family by getting this business? What do you really want for your family?
Do you mean personally or financially?
All of it, everything. What are your goals? Your top 3 to 5 goals that you really want to achieve with this business, whatever they may be.
My goal would be to first off find trust in a business partner.
Okay, and you got that in Jay, right?
Yes. My number one would be my own boss.
And then once I have that, what I would like to do is to work for myself. I make a lot of money, but I go through a lot. And what I want to do is I want to make my own money. And I want to find someone, and I think this is the best way to show me how to do that.
All right. Any other goals?
That's it.
Like maybe travel?
Oh, travel. Yes. I would love to travel. I've never even thought of that. Yeah.
Okay, let's say you had all the money, everything works out, everything goes the way you're trying to get them to, and you want to travel. Where would you go to, Peter?
Vermont.
Vermont?
I've never been.
Okay.
It sounds funny. It sounds no. It sounds funny. My friend's laughing at me, but Vermont, come on.
Black Diamond Slopes, man.
Where you want to go to count. Okay. New cars. Thought about any of that?
Yeah, you know what?
That. What'd you say, Peter?
I'm sorry, what's that?
I said, how about a new car or maybe a new truck?
All of this.
You want to trust in your business partner. You want to find trust in your partner.
I do want that.
You want to be your own boss.
Correct.
You want to work for yourself, and you want to travel. Maybe take a trip to Vermont, right?
Right.
I'd like to find trust, and I'd like to get to Vermont.
And a hybrid.
Okay. How about you, Jay? What would be your 3 to 5 top goals that you would like to achieve in this business?
Be my own boss. Sleep in a bed of cash. And, probably have a parking garage full of expensive cars. I'm not going to lie. I like to live the high life, and,
Nothing wrong with it.
Exactly.
Own a lot of cars.
Lots and lots of cars. I'd probably buy the building I'm living in, renovate it into a garage, and just fill it up with expensive cars.
Okay, now, Jay, you say you have how many credit cards? 7?
11.
11?
11.
And all of those are accessible to you?
Yes. One of them has a $3,000 balance.
Okay. And 2 visas, you said, right?
I had 3 visas.
3 visas. Do you know the interest rate on your visas?
If you average all of them out, it averages to 9.99%.
Okay, 9.99%. And you say you have no debt, just a $3,000 on one.
Right, for my fatty fat TV.
Reggie,
and that's
Reggie.
Yes.
I do not want to be disrespectful at all.
Right.
But we're ready to act.
And I'm gonna.
We need to speak to your supervisor because I feel like we're a hit with you and you're a hit with us.
I like the vibe we're getting here.
But we need to move forward because we have other opportunities, other business opportunities that are
right.
apparent.
I do understand, sir, but I have to draw out a profile for him to talk to you.
Okay.
Okay. What would be? Okay. What would be the limit on that on your first visa, Jay?
20,000.
At least.
Well, that's my first visa.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're not talking about that one.
That's
yeah.
the one.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's 20,000,
okay,
and then I have 140,000 and 160,000.
Okay. If you guys are dead serious, like I said, I'm gonna give you a good recommendation. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Now, what I need you to do, you definitely sound serious. So what I'm going to do is go over some commitments with you. Okay.
Please.
And if you make it through these commitments, I'll make a good recommendation to my senior director. All right. And the first thing I want you to write down.
Reggie, we're going to do the best we can.
I know you will. I can tell. Credit is the first thing I want you to write down. Okay. Why would your credit be important when it comes to starting an internet business?
What's that?
Why would credit be important when it comes to starting an internet business?
Because you have to have capital right off the bat, and you can't invest if your credit is poor. Everyone knows that. I'm sorry,
right.
I don't mean to be rude, but we're very serious.
I know.
We know what we're doing.
And it allows you to leverage capital that you may not otherwise have access to, too.
We can't start with you unless we can get into the mix. And if we don't have good credit, we can't put the money down. And you have to have money to make money. Everybody knows that, as we all do. I don't mean to be snippy.
No, I do understand.
Just a little anxious.
Okay, second thing I want you to write down is time.
Yes.
Yes, because the next thing my senior director is going to want to know is how much time are you willing to put into this?
How much money can we get?
How much time?
How much money?
It's important.
Time is money, and you know what? We have plenty of money, and we have plenty of time for money. So he's going to have to convince us of that.
More money, more time.
Well, time is definitely important because it's important that we're all on the same page. And I don't want to mislead you because this isn't a magic pill, and it's not going to make you rich overnight. And I'll tell you, if you ever find a get rich scheme like that, you can just let me know, okay? We need people who can put 5 to 10 hours per week into this. Will that be a problem at all?
Are you kidding me? Well, do you know who you're talking to?
Spend that much time on the toilet. I got plenty of time. Yeah, that's
5
not a
to 10
problem
hours
at all.
a week to make that much money. I would have to be an idiot to not do that.
Yeah.
Okay, now the third thing is open-minded and teachable. The next thing we're looking for are people who are open-minded and teachable. These are people, these people we have you work with are experts, and we need to work with people who are not only open-minded, but willing to take action on the information that we give them.
Well, you're the experts. We know that. Like, we have a lot of expertise between the two of us, but we have not done this before, and we realize that you are the experts here, so we are willing to. Normally, in our high-powered, high-paying job, we are usually used to making the shots, but we don't know about the internet, and we know that there's a lot of money to be made. So I know that I can't speak for Jeff.
Oh, no, you said it.
We could absolutely be willing to tell people, have people tell us what needs to happen, and I understand that anybody who is successful is a bit humble in that way. That's why we called you.
So you're comfortable with that?
Oh,
absolutely.
Okay. Now, the next commitment is decision maker. Next thing we're looking for, good decision makers.
Yeah.
The truth is, there's more money lost in business every day to indecision rather than wrong decision. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. Fucking-lutely. I don't mean to curse, but yes.
We want to avoid working with people that can't make up their own mind or move on an opportunity.
That's never been me, and that's never been my business partner.
We decided to call you, and I think that's a great decision.
Right. I agree. And we find that procrastination is one of the biggest killers of financial independence.
Well, everybody knows that, Reggie. Everybody knows.
Let's move forward. We're procrastinating right now.
I'm angry that we're still talking. I like you, Reggie, but I'm ready to talk to your supervisor. I have money that's burning a hole in my pocket down through the floor.
Okay, I'm feeling the energy that you have there. Let's talk about money for just one more minute. It takes money to make money. Do you agree with that?
Sure does.
Everyone knows that.
And this business is certainly no different. I do want you to know that if you talk to my director and he does extend an invitation to you, he will be asking you for a financial investment.
We want to talk to your supervisor right now.
Okay, and all right. This is where we separate the curious people from the serious people. Okay.
Okay.
And I want to explain to you before I give you to a supervisor that money does two things, and the first thing that it does is help compensate the people who are going to work with you. And it pays for materials you'll be using to run this business. And if we're going to help you start a business, we want you to do it right the first time. And the second thing, that it does is, which is actually more important to us as a company, but it should be just as important to you. It holds you accountable and forces you to take this seriously. Because once you put a little money and invest into this, Jay and
Reggie,
Peter,
we know about money. We have plenty of it. We need to talk to your supervisor. I don't mean to be rude, but we need to do this now. We have opportunities. We have a jet waiting. There's a lot going on here. We need to talk to your supervisor, and we need to do it now.
Okay, now I don't want to turn you over to a supervisor, and they're very.
I'm sorry,
busy,
that was
okay?
very rude. I'm sorry, that was rude, but we're just very excited. You have to understand that.
I do understand. Okay, just give me one moment, and I have to run upstairs, and I'm gonna have to
Tell me the name of your supervisor, because I don't want to be disrespectful and not know his name.
We have a couple.
Oh, room full. Okay.
Well, that's encouraging.
Yeah.
Okay.
We want the best one.
Who's the best one?
Yeah.
Who's got the
most
nicest
supervisorish?
suit?
Yeah.
Who's got the nicest suit?
Okay. Now my question is, providing he does extend an invitation to you, and providing this is something that you feel is going to help you and benefit you, are you open to making an investment to get this business going today?
Hell yes.
Okay.
Jay?
Say the price and we'll talk.
He's the hesitant one. I'm always the one who says just jump. I always say just jump.
Yeah,
He's the brains.
I say let's hear numbers first.
Okay, let me just put you on hold for just a minute.
That's why we're such a smart business team.
I'm going to see if my director is available to speak with you right now. And I don't have any elevator music, so don't think that I hung up on you, okay?
All right. Can you hum the Price is Right theme?
Nah, I'm going to put you on hold. I got to go speak with him.
Okay.
I see.
All right.
Hold on one moment.
Grab me one.
I have great news for you, though, Peter, Jay.
Yeah.
Jeremy is willing to speak to you. I gave you a strong recommendation.
He is.
Please understand that he's under no obligation to extend an invitation to you.
You did that for us.
Right? And we simply can't work with a lot of people on this level.
So
go ahead and write his name down. It's Jeremy. His name is Jeremy.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Now I'm nervous, but I don't need to be. I know that. He's gonna come back. He went to the bathroom. I'm excited. I'm sure he'll be excited as well. Jay.
So, yes.
We were given a recommendation, and Jeremy is willing to talk to us.
Oh, great. Do we have Jeremy on the phone now?
Not yet, but I think it's about to happen.
Oh, good.
Unless I'm wrong, Reggie, is that correct?
Hello?
Yes.
What was that?
We're in, right?
Yes, my senior director is the one that's going to determine that.
Okay, but we get a chance. We got an opportunity to speak to him. That's the.
Yes, you sure do. And he's kind of wrapping up something right now.
He's a good director?
Yes.
Okay.
He's a smart guy. He wears a nice suit.
The number that you're calling me from, what number is that?
Did you call or I don't know?
Your telephone. You called me. Call me back. What telephone number was that you're calling from? Is that 202?
No, it's a 631 phone number. It's 631 676
676
1181.
1181.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this is the number you're going to be called? I want you to go ahead and write down Jeremy's name. He's actually just wrapping up something, so he asked me if he could call you back in about 5 to 10 minutes.
So it's Jeremy, yes?
Yes, his name is Jeremy.
Could we have a spelling on that? Because I think we might need it.
No, he's busy right now.
No, spelling.
We just want a spelling on Jeremy.
It's J-E...
Yes.
R-E...
Yes.
M-Y.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
Yes, now he wants you to do a couple of assignments before he calls you, and the first write down the 3 month goal.
So we have some busy work, don't we?
That's
right. We're hard workers.
He wants you to have a 3-month goal, a 6-month goal, and a 1-year goal. Okay?
Okay.
I tell you what, Reggie, I got a 1-minute goal. We got to talk to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and secondly, he wants you to write down what tools you can bring to the table or what qualities you have that will benefit the success team. Okay?
How about a lot of money and a willingness to have someone tell me how to spend it?
All right, and just to show him that you're really serious about this, pick up the phone on the first ring.
We will.
Okay?
We'll pick it up on a half a ring. Sounds like a challenge.
Just tell him what you told me, Peter and Jay. You just tell him what you told me, okay?
We'll tell him that and more.
I see no reason why we wouldn't.
That's great, and I've enjoyed talking with you guys, and I wish you luck.
We have
Pleasure's
all
been
enjoyed
ours.
talking to you.
Okay.
Yes.
He'll be calling you back in about 5 to 10 minutes.
Perfect. You have a good night, Reggie.
You too.
All right. He's going to call back. He's going to have his boss call back. His boss is going to be a lot more aggressive. He's going to try and get us to put in money immediately. And there'll probably be some yelling. It'll be funny. And so we'll get him on the phone in about 5 minutes. And, if we end that up early, we got a couple other scammers lined up. We can call them. Just like the guy from episode 76, similar scams. Bad speaking English and, But Reggie was, I know, he wasn't very exciting. It was a little slow, but his boss is going to be intense, so that should be pretty funny. He's going to try and have us make a move within 5 minutes. So, it'll be good. So I just want to take this second to thank everyone who voted on Podcast Alley. Only got in the top 10 for the first 3 days of the month, but it's a start. Let's see if we can do 5 in October. Subscribe on iTunes and join the forums, BrinkASanityShow.com. There's a couple things on the forums. Getting a little sick of posting myself, though, so, put on stuff. Join the Facebook group. Join, just type in, type in Brink Sanity on Facebook. Or, switching headphones there? You had those on. Or, you can follow me. I'm Jason McKenna. Add me as a friend. Leave a little note that you're a listener to the show, so I know you're not a creep, because I do get a lot of creep friend requests, and don't want to know you if you're a creep. Unless you listen to the show, then that's a different story. Then I'll be friends with creeps who are fans of the show. So I was just telling them that we're going to get a call from the boss in a couple minutes, and after that, if we still have time, we can try and call the other people, because my Skype account just refreshed. So nice. We are loaded with... you are so awesome. Food showing up in the studio.
Awesome.
So help recharge the battery for what must be done. Thank you very much.
We have to tone it down slightly for the boss. And he's probably, my guess is, I don't remember some of the things I said, like my annual salary. So if he comes back, I think we have to.
I think I said $250. I said I had 11 credit cards.
Probably, I think I said 140. But
but I said 4 Visa the first time, and I said 3 Visa the second time. So he's obviously not keeping real good notes. He bought my race car driver bit, though.
That was slick. I like that he also asked us if we are ready to go. He asked us if are we ready to make decisions? Are we ready to...
Do we have a 1-year plan? We have a 7-second plan. So this guy is going to be really aggressive.
He's going to be good. You know what? The other guy was boring, so I'm ready. The other guy, it was fun for a while because the first time we did this, the guy was incoherent. So this guy was at least coherent.
He just thought we were funny dudes.
But I want the boss. I want in.
Oh, we're in. We've been approved. Probably because I have about $4 million worth of credit on my credit cards. We've had a frequent caller, Lothar, and he actually had dealings with these people. And so he's kind of guiding us through the way, telling us what their next move is going to be, so we can do a little preemptive strike. So thank you for that. We're going to get these guys pretty bad in the end. Now here's the question.
Some are smarter than others, frankly. But
here's the question. Does people like Reggie know that he's part of this big scam fucking people out of money? Or is it just the managers? Do you think he legitimately thinks there's a business here?
That's interesting, actually. That's actually fascinating.
Is
he behind it?
At some point, there's a guy with no conscience who's just going to downright take your money. They may know or they may not, but at some point somebody knows that he's just screwing you out of money for no reason.
There's varying levels of stupid.
Jeremy is a heartless bastard. We know that. I don't know about Reggie. I kind of think Reggie knows what he's doing. But
you know what? I think Reggie is getting the paycheck. I think Reggie's getting the pay. I tested it a little bit, and I think you said you had a kid.
Well, I said I had one in the oven, yeah.
Yeah, so it was a little bit interesting that, well, what is he going to do? All of a sudden have an allegiance to your, not yet born child?
Well, if anybody's seen Boiler Room, that was the whole plot. The guy didn't know that it was a scam. Then he found out it was a scam, and he kept going for a little while, and then he started getting a conscience about it. So, if anybody hasn't seen that movie, I recommend it. It's a very good movie.
Glengarry Glen Ross, too. Fantastic.
Yeah? I haven't seen that.
Oh, my God. So good.
But, I think it's probably about half and half. They probably hire people dumb enough that they don't really get what's going on in the business because they're really just reading off a script. I mean, you could tell he had the questions. He was trained to tell us what to write down, when to write it down. It was the whole thing was set up from,
I think we got a call.
First ring. Hello? Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Peter or Jay, please?
This is Peter and Jay. Is this Jeremy?
This is both of us.
Yes, it is.
How you doing, Jeremy?
Hi, it's nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
You too. Looking forward to this
Peter
call.
and Jay, I understand you guys actually had a great conversation with Reggie.
We did. It was very great.
It was good. I like him quite a bit, but we're ready to take it to the next step.
Wonderful. Now, let me ask you. Let me ask you guys. When you guys actually first initiated the package, I'm pretty sure this is not the first time somebody actually contacted you guys, right?
Correct. We got the package. The Roads to Riches package.
But we didn't get enough information. We need more information. We were excited, but we're not the kind of people who are going to read something and be fooled. We need to be talked into it. And from what we...
absolutely. I mean, I don't expect you guys to go in it blindly. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys need to know exactly what to do and how to do it, right?
And from when we spoke to Reggie, he got us very excited. He got us very, very excited.
Yeah, we're pumped.
I'm sorry?
Reggie got us very excited. It's a little sensitive, but as I told Reggie, I have some money to invest, and from a personal matter, and I've been waiting for the right opportunity, and I think that from everything Reggie said, this seems right. I don't know. Like, it might not be, but the ball's in your court, sir.
Okay. All right, now, guys, I just need to actually go over some information with you. as far as what Reggie went over with you.
Correct.
Okay, as far as the commitments is concerned, dedicating time, about 5 to 10 hours a week. Is that something you guys are capable of doing?
Absolutely.
Yeah, not even close to a problem.
Okay, good. Now, as far as being open-minded and teachable, in other words, following directions well, being a good learner. In other words, being a good student. Are you folks great students?
I had a 3.75 average, so
3.9, sir.
there you go.
Good. When I was going, I actually had a 4.0 average, so that's pretty good too.
That's why you're our teacher.
That's why we're ready to tell you. That's why we're ready for you to tell us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm embarrassed.
Why?
I don't know. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I have a 3.74. I'm telling you. Okay. Never mind. Let's continue. We're excited.
Okay. All right, guys. Now, as far as decision maker is concerned, I mean, obviously, we're looking for good decision makers. I mean, there's a lot of money lost in business due to indecision rather than wrong decision.
Everyone
knows
knows
that. Now, I do actually have to, at the end of this conversation, I do actually have to make a yes or a no decision. Okay? And I would greatly appreciate if Peter and Jay, you guys could actually make the same exact decision as far as a yes or a no. Okay? Because anything other than a yes or a no, I would consider as a no, because it falls under decision-making and indecision. All right? So, I mean, in other words, we're not looking for somebody to actually say, well, I actually need to talk to my dog or my next-door neighbor about it to see if it's okay.
We don't do that.
Make sense?
My dog is very smart, but Peter is 50% of this business, and, if we both agree, that's it. No third parties, no goldfish, no ex-wives, nothing.
Okay, so no goats?
No. Lot of money waiting to act.
Okay. Now let's just talk about money here for a second. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys know it takes money to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't know that, sir?
Economics.
Right. I mean, a lot of people that we do talk to, I mean, don't even know the same. So.
Well, fools.
All right. So now, Peter, my question to you guys is, I mean, if I do a business plan for you, it does make sense, and you see how it's going to be beneficial and cost-effective. Now, as far as the investment is concerned, are you guys actually able to move it on an opportunity and do the investment today, as long as it does make sense to you?
If it makes sense, yes. We need to know, what the investment is. But if it makes sense, we will move immediately.
Absolutely.
I'm a little bit more impulsive than Jay. I'm ready to go, but he's right. He's right.
All right. Okay, now who's going to be my note taker here?
That's Peter. He's got the notebook.
Yeah, I'm ready to. That's what I do. In any time that we've made decisions of this caliber, I've always been the person to take notes.
Okay,
I don't know why it is, but it's just the way it is.
You have better handwriting, that's why.
I always take notes when it comes to multi-million dollars. I can't talk about it now. But
I started off taking the notes, but nobody could read them, and then the next day we were like, what are we negotiating here? And
why is it that anytime anytime you're in the market to make so much money, you always have to take notes? I swear, I can never get used to it. But
seeing as I get excited, and my handwriting just gets worse the more excited I get.
I have my notebook.
You have the more steady hands.
I'm ready to roll. Let's make some money.
All right, you got the nice pen?
All right.
Got it.
All right, guys. Now, I want to go ahead and the greatest all-star to ever come out of Jeff's program is a guy by the name of Jim Fleck. All right, so you can write his name down. That's Jim Fleck. All right, now,
how do you spell this fine gentleman's name?
It's Fleck, F-L-E-C-K.
Okay.
Kind of like Bella Fleck?
Yep, and now I'm pretty sure you folks actually saw him on the infomercial and also in those DVDs that you folks have.
Code of Silence broken, yes.
Here's the thing. we don't really... We need to talk to you. We're not going to waste our time with that. We need to talk to somebody as high up as you before we move. We've seen it. But you know what? We're here with you. We're ready to move. That's the important thing. We've seen it.
Okay. All right, now, the first thing I want you guys to write down is what you're going to be getting with this program, okay? So I'm just going to jump into the nuts and bolts, okay?
Yes.
Please do.
Hardware.
Okay, now, basically what you guys are going to be getting with this program here is the e-library videos where we provide you, that's the first part of your education. We provide you with over 150 hours of online training, okay? It's actually anywhere from 2 minutes up to 20 minutes in length for you. We actually do provide you with your own private username and password so that way you guys can log into reference to those materials. Okay?
Super duper.
Now, the second thing what you guys are going to be getting here is the Lightwave software. All right?
Okay.
Now
is this for a Mac also, or just a PC?
It's for both.
Okay, because I'm very against PCs.
And I assume this software will cost money, but I'm sure it's worth it. Yes.
Absolutely. Okay.
So
now this software package is only
Yes.
for the Success Team members.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now this software is not included in the package that you do have.
Now, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Based upon everything that we've talked about, do you think that we could become Success Team members and be a part of this to get this package? Be honest. Seriously.
We can take
as far as what, being a part of the Success Team?
Right.
Yeah. Do you think that that's possible for us?
Yeah.
Well, Jay and Peter, I mean, what basically we're looking for, okay, is somebody who's determined. We're looking for somebody who wants to succeed and strive in what they're looking for to do. We're not looking for somebody who wants to sit on the couch and hope for the best.
That's a relief, because that's us.
Few.
Yeah.
Okay? So, I mean, we're looking for somebody who actually wants to succeed. I mean, we're looking for somebody to basically have that attitude on show me what to do and I'll do it.
So you would agree with us that we are on the same page?
I'm sorry?
You would agree with us that we are on the same page?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
I have my pen out and I'm ready to take some notes and make some fucking money. I'm
Right,
sorry.
Success Team.
Success. I don't mean to swear, but I'm very excited.
2 seasons
Good.
Success.
Good. Now, what I want you to write down
what?
here, under Lightwave software, I want you to number that 1, 2, and 3.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but I just want you to know I'm so excited. I'm taking notes, and I put success as the topic sentence, and then I'm putting bullet points underneath it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now,
3 points.
Now, number 101, I want you to write down here is going to be the website builder. This would actually help you to build an e-commerce website.
Okay.
Also, it's going to be included your e-commerce shopping cart. You guys know what a shopping cart is, right?
Sure
no
do.
idea.
It's a thing the hobos walk around.
I know that. We know that.
They fill up with bottles and get recycling money.
I know. We know what that is. I'm sorry.
Yes.
We're having fun with you. We're having fun with you.
All right. Now
we got more money than brains. What are you going to do?
Now, you'll also be able to use the software to build click cash links, Google Ads, and pay-per-click links on the side as well. Those are actually means affiliates, where we actually set up affiliates for you, such as like Target, Home Depot, Aflac, Fairfield Inn, so forth. I mean, all those other companies like Target and so forth.
They're successful companies.
Okay. So, I mean, there's over hundreds and hundreds of different other affiliates for you to choose from. Now, where you could actually get paid anywhere from 2 cents up to $2 each person, that actually comes and takes a look at those links. So, I mean, even if they don't buy anything, money's automatically deposited into your account, either on a daily, weekly, or bi-weekly basis.
This is like a pyramid thing?
A pyramid? No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Few.
Yeah, not into the pyramid thing.
No, I mean, a pyramid thing is where you actually sign up and you have to sign up other people and more people and more people and more people. I mean, this is just you and only. I mean, you don't
Getting
have
more
to
people and more
basically
people.
sign up anyway.
I have a question for you, and you don't have to answer either. Like, if we worked very hard, and did everything you said,
all of it,
how
much money do you think we could make in a year?
Well, put it this way, guys. I mean, if you guys actually follow through everything that my coach is explaining to you to the T, I mean, there's really no reason on why you should not be what you've seen on that infomercial, making that kind of money.
Okay.
Yeah, but I know about infomercials, and I know that infomercials usually don't give the full scope of how much money you could make, because infomercials don't want to trick people into thinking that they could make more money than they can. So I know that they downplay the amount of money that you would make. So what my question is, you're an insider, we're new to this. Infomercials are going to take a low amount. How much money
like the guy that runs
we
around
make?
in the Riddler outfit, I think he's lowballing everyone.
Right, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Would you agree with that? Because he's not going to want to trick anyone. Like they can't legally. They can't they're gonna say a certain amount, but one-on-one, it's us. Like we're serious. We know you're serious. We respect what you're saying. How much money can we really make?
I really have no idea. I mean, sky's the limit. I mean, those people making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in that 1 month. I mean, why can't you guys do that? I mean, if you're doing exactly what they're doing, why couldn't you duplicate?
It's not I'm not a pussy.
We got ideas. We can make this. We can take this to the 5th level. That's a pretty high level.
I just don't think I can make as much money as anyone.
Yeah.
Not a pussy.
Yeah. We'll put the Riddler out of business.
I just want to make some money.
Good. All right, so now the next thing I want you to write down is your product research software. Okay, where we actually help you possibly up to 3 million products.
That's an impressive number.
Okay, I mean, there's over hundreds of thousands of different manufacturers and categories for you to choose from.
That's another impressive number.
Yeah. Amway?
Okay. Now, I mean, manufacturers ranging in there from Adidas till Zenith. I mean, it's really totally up to you on what you guys want to sell. Now, we provide you with hot products. Hot products meaning other products that is coming out and coming new to the market. Now, when it does hit the market, you will get notified of that new product, so that way you can start selling that product immediately on your site.
Before most people.
Absolutely.
Before the company even.
Right. Or it actually gets shipped out to Walmarts and so forth.
Can I ask you a question?
Because absolutely.
I'm a bit of a... I'm a bit of a skeptic. But I just want to know, how does a company like Walmart or Adidas sell their idea to us instead of their own marketing plan? Do you know what I mean?
Yep, I'm still here.
Like if we get the product first, how do
okay.
Why wouldn't Adidas have their own interest in mind over two guys like Jay and I?
Right, like why would we be wearing the new sneakers on the website instead of LeBron?
Well, because what it is that those products would actually come out online first before it hits the streets, because obviously it takes time for those products to actually hit the streets versus they can just put a picture of the product online.
Right, because they only have...
so what you're saying is these brands are a victim of the internet.
But they actually sell a lot more products online than versus a store. Because it's actually a lot cheaper, most cost-effective if they put it online versus going on a store. Because then in the store, there's cost of overhead, employees. I mean, you have a brick and mortar. I mean, there's a lot more cost goes into those prices of the shoes that's actually there. Versus when it's online, there is really no cost of overhead. So I mean, you can eliminate all the extra costs.
So we're like the middleman.
No, you're not a middleman, because for the simple fact is that it's between you and your manufacturer. I mean, there is no other person in the middle of it. It's just between you and the manufacturer. I mean, all profits, I mean, you possibly can get paid up to 75% commissions on anything that is sold with these websites. I mean, you don't never have to buy the product, ship the product, or even deal with any customer service at all.
Jeremy.
I mean, it comes directly from the manufacturer.
Jeremy.
Uh-huh.
Jeremy. Sold.
Love it.
I need you. Is there somebody above you, or are you ready to put the balls out that you want us to?
No, sir, I'm actually the top-notch person. I'm the senior director. So
you're the senior director.
Right. Yep.
Jeremy, let's talk fucking cash. What do we need to do?
Well, basically, the investment involved. I mean, there's our investment is actually, it starts at $13,370 as an investment.
Peanuts.
Okay. And what it is that you do actually get everything I just went over with you. You get the products, you get the advertising that we do for you.
Actually,
Okay.
Jerry, I'm sorry. I'm not familiar. What did?
No, go ahead.
What did you go over with us? What do we get for that?
You actually get the product research software and the listing software, where you guys could actually possibly start money within the first 7 to 14 days. That's your listing software. You also get actually the website builder, where we provide you with your website building skills, and also we actually provide you with advertising.
Okay. What are some of the products that we're going to be selling?
It's really actually totally up to you. I mean, there's many different levels. Many different levels of actually categories, I should say. Okay, of products. I mean, it could be anything ranging from, shoes to sporting gear to electronics to apparel. I mean, it's really totally up to you and what you guys.
Jeremy,
want.
that's exciting. So what we're actually selling to the public is irrelevant.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Okay.
That's new wave. That's interesting. It doesn't matter what we sell.
Now, can we combine things like, could we have multiple sites? Like, say we want to sell video games and then dildos?
Absolutely. I mean, if you guys are actually, you pick a category. I mean, just in one category, there's hundreds and thousands of different other products in there that you can choose. I mean, once you find the right product on each one of your websites, you guys can actually list 500 products on each one of your websites.
I don't want to sell anything anti-Semitic. Is that going to be a problem?
No.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Koshershit.com. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's only 2 restrictions, and I'm pretty sure you folks don't have a problem with that. Okay, is that, I mean, there's only 2 restrictions that you cannot sell and actually list on your site is any pornographic material.
Oh.
Fine. That's
Okay.
fine. That's fine. And?
Pornographic sites and pornographic materials.
Those are the only 2 things?
Yes.
So,
anything that has
weapons.
to do with porn, basically.
Okay. So, guns. That's fine.
Also, too, is that we're guys going to provide you guys with advertising. I mean, we provide you with directory submissions, search engine optimizations, hand submissions, and so forth. I mean, we help you do classifieds, newsletters, behavioral marketing, banners, emails, blasts, and so forth to get your name out there. I mean, and your business. I mean, we got your websites through.
I'm sorry. Can you explain your marketing strategy to us and where you will be advertising for us?
That's what I was just going to explain to you.
Sweet.
Is that what we're going to actually do for you guys is actually we're going to start listing your sites off of Google, Yahoo, LOL, MSN, AskSteve, Linkos, Earthlink, and so forth.
Whoa. You guys are involved with Google?
Of course.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Google.
You guys have
connections at Google?
You guys have to understand. I mean, when you're searching for something on Google, I mean, you never go past the second page, and we're going to help you to accomplish that.
You guys know people at Google.
I mean, we help them put their sites on there, so we must know somebody.
Wow. Okay. Put Google on Google.
I'm humbled.
Yeah. Feel like we should be calling you something more than sir.
Is there something I can do for you?
Okay. So go on.
All right. Now, the last thing you guys are going to be getting here is going to be your coaching support. You guys are going to actually be getting unlimited coaching, actually, for a full 13 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Explain that to us.
It's over 3 months.
Right. Okay. I mean, basically, what the coaching is, I mean, they actually walk you through every single aspect.
I'm sorry, Jeremy. This is terrible, and I'm embarrassed, but I have to pee. Can you say stuff that's not as important to Jay, and I'll be back in 1
I'll
second?
just hold on. How's that?
No. Keep going. You know what? I don't have to pee. Go on. I'm sorry.
I can take notes.
Basically, what
Keep
the whole
going.
thing is that, I mean, you guys are actually going to be receiving, basically well over, I should say, 16 weeks of coaching. Plus, if that's not long enough for you, I mean, what we're willing to do for you is actually provide you with an additional 6 months, of help.
Is it 16 weeks or 13 weeks?
16 weeks.
Okay. All right. And then the 6 months is additional?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. You guys get 18 weeks.
18 weeks.
It's 18 weeks plus 6 months.
18 weeks plus 6 months.
Right.
Okay. So now we're talking about 10 and a half months.
Right.
Okay. I like the sound of that. Now, is this additional 6 months an additional fee?
No, it's actually at no cost to you.
Oh. So, okay. So it's really just 10.5 months.
Right.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Okay, so in other words, basically what it is that if you guys still need additional help after the 10.5 months, I mean, you guys can always reinvest more money into the business to get more help.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's not a problem. I like the sound of this so far.
Okay, now, and also Jeff goes one step further here. Okay, now what I want you guys to do is number your paper 1 through 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want you to write down the investment, which I already told you, and I'm pretty sure you already wrote down, which is $13,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, $13,370.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and also I want you guys to write down as 100% refunded.
Okay.
Also tax deductible.
Wow, really? Okay.
Okay, and also want you to write down $39.95 per month.
That's
I'm back.
That $39.95 is what, until we pay off the $13,000?
No, the $39.95 a month, that covers your web hosting, maintaining, and security for your websites.
Have you heard of GoDaddy.com?
Of course.
Isn't that more like $19.95?
GoDaddy.com, you would actually have to purchase their own personal, their domain names, okay, to get hosting and so forth.
But you guys are secure, and that's why you're more expensive. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll write that down.
Yeah, secure. Okay. Mm-hmm. I see. Now, 13,000 sounds a little steep, just for an initial investment. Considering we're paying the $39.95 a month in addition to the $13,000.
Please tell us what the $13,000, and believe me, we don't want to upset you, and we don't want you to think that we're not on board. But we want you to tell us what our $13,000 is going to get.
Right, because we were thinking more along the lines of like 5
or 8.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't mean we're cheap, but we just but we put it together in our head. Explain to us the 13.
Well, basically, what you got, like I said, I mean, you guys are going to be able to get everything as far as all the necessary tools to actually make this program successful for you.
Like?
Okay, because what it is that you guys are going to be getting all the coaching and all the guidance that you do need. You guys are going to be getting the website builder software, search engine optimizations. You guys have the directory hostings. You have the research software, which we provide you with the access over 3 million products. You get the Thrive Lister software, eBay auctions. I mean, I can actually break all this. What's that?
3 million.
Yes.
Who is the most successful person that's come out of your company?
Jim Fleck, $1.6 million in his first year.
In his first year. That's so much money, and what a great name. Have you ever seen Waiting for Guffman?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever seen the movie Waiting for Guffman?
No.
There was some dude in that movie called Jerry Fleck. Great guy, very successful. It just reminds me of it.
Yeah, Bella Fleck was very successful too. Anyway, so it's just it's a very famous last name. That's all.
You know what? I don't mean to get off topic, but I feel like we're ready to go. But we want to know you a bit as a person. We want to know who you're dealing with. What is your favorite movie?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Part? Which part?
Oh, all of it.
Oh, the whole series. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character on Nightmare on Elm Street? Is it Nancy? Yeah, I know Nancy. Heather Langenkamp.
Personally, Part 4 was my favorite.
Johnny Depp was in that movie.
Which one?
Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1. Johnny
Part
Depp was
1.
in it.
That's an interesting bit of trivia.
As was Amanda Weiss. I can even tell you who edited it if you'd like me to. I'm just saying.
I did not know all this about you. Wow.
I'm a bit of a movie freak.
We should have had this conversation before we got into business together. I like Part 4 because of the scene in the classroom where he's going up through the person's stomach and the claws are going through.
Part 4, was that the one, the short black girl with the giant boobs?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of running around.
She was really short.
Mm-hmm.
Not a great business investment, but I'm just saying she was short.
Not usually into that, but for that movie it worked.
It kind of worked.
Yeah.
Tight shirt. Okay. What is your second favorite movie? We want to know a bit about you.
I'm not a very exciting person.
You know what?
Work's my life.
Neither are we. But you know what? I want to get to know you as a person. We are absolutely. I mean, checkbooks are out. We're ready to go, but we want to know who we're dealing with. It's person. It's not personal, but it's personal. 3 favorite movies.
I have no idea.
All right. Greatest band you have seen live. We only have 5 questions for you. So.
You've had a lot of questions for us. I feel like you've had a lot of questions for us. I feel like we're friends now.
He said Aerosmith.
Aerosmith.
I like this guy.
Okay, wow.
They're in my top 5.
They're in my top.
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel. Mm-hmm. Favorite song by him? Pressure's not bad.
Metallica.
This guy's got a good top 5.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
What is your least favorite band of all time?
Britney Spears.
Yeah, she's a cunt.
Yeah. Okay. I can go with it. We're definitely connecting here.
This is helpful, isn't it? I mean, do you feel more comfortable with us? Do you feel comfortable letting us join your team?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. What do you not like about Britney Spears?
I have no idea. Just hate her songs.
Her songs do blow. Yeah.
They're terrible. I like this guy.
Yeah.
I trust him.
Yeah. I'm feeling this. Okay, so where do we go from here? What's the next step?
The next step is, how does your name appear on that card?
Well, I think the next step is, why don't we start with 5,000?
Okay. And what would you like for that investment?
Well, I have iWeb. I have Google Ads. I don't need any of that stuff. Basically, I need a list of the products. And I like the secure site. I'm down.
Oh, guys, what I can actually do for you, folks. Okay, Peter and Jay, this is what I can actually do for you. Mm-hmm. Okay, now what I'm going to actually do here, I'll meet you guys halfway. What I can actually do is,
can you offer us a year of coaching?
No, unfortunately not. There is no package with a year of coaching. Okay, but I mean, what I could actually do for you, okay, is actually provide you guys with. It's not going to be instead of 18 weeks, you guys are going to get 11 weeks of coaching. We're actually going to drop the price down to $7,885 instead of $13.
That's you got my mouth watering a little bit.
Will you throw in 6 months of movie recommendations? So wait, I thought we had 10 months of support. Well, why did it go down to 11 weeks?
For the $13,000 program. Yes, you actually have that. But with this one here, we provide you with 11 months of 11 weeks of coaching, plus we provide you with that 6 months.
That's not proportionate to the price decrease.
What do you mean?
Well, for 13,000 we had like 42 weeks. Now for 7,000 we have 11 weeks. It's just the math does not add up.
Have you done this program yourself?
6 months plus the 11 weeks.
I didn't hear the 6 months part.
Right. Okay, so yeah, you are still getting the 6 months plus 11 weeks. So I mean, in other words, you guys are actually getting roughly about 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we'd need.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, have you done this program yourself?
Absolutely.
And you're very and you're living the life.
I mean, there's a lot of people that I brought on board personally that is very successful with this. I mean, we actually get people emailing us all their success stories on a regular basis. I mean, right now I'm looking at about 12 of them right now in front of me.
How did you do on it?
What's that?
How did you do on this program when you did it?
Put it this way. I'm not working at McDonald's.
No, you're not.
Okay, and I mean, he basically...
You couldn't be that far from wrong there.
Jeff Paul actually takes care of me very well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How much do you make a year?
I'm sorry?
How much money do you make a year?
Not enough, actually. I want to make more.
Do you have any ideas how you could?
Yeah, open more businesses.
So just be more open-minded to the product. Get more involved.
What if you invest in our website?
What do you want to be? Do you want to be a partner with us?
Right.
No, I'm fine on my own.
Are you sure about that? Because
I'm positive.
we're going to make a lot of money, and I thought that you might want to be you might be interested in this exciting business opportunity. Am I not correct in thinking that?
I like where I'm at right now, so I mean, I'd rather just stay where I'm at.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you like to make
what I'm doing?
Wouldn't you like to make more money?
Yeah, eventually, but not right now.
Why not right now?
Because I'm comfortable the way I'm at right now.
Couldn't you be more comfortable with more money?
I think we need to get.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're being a little too aggressive here.
I'm sorry. I'm just excited. I want everyone involved.
What we need to do is recruit Reginald. I think he's down with our plan.
Reginald is actually, I'm very impressed with him. I think that he has making money absolutely written all across his forehead.
Can we get conference Reginald in on this call?
Can we get Reginald back?
Oh no, actually he's actually up. He's actually downstairs.
Is there no phone downstairs?
No, there is on his phone, but he's actually on the phone constantly. So.
Oh, he's busy, man.
Well, right. If he's in on the money, I mean, let's send him a message. Tell him he's got a priority phone call.
I mean, not a problem at all.
We all have time for money, don't we?
I can always just send him a message, let him know that you guys are interested in speaking with him again. I mean, I could always, after we're done here, I can go ahead and actually tell him about that to give you a call. I mean, that wouldn't be a problem at all.
We want to get everyone on the phone.
Is there anybody above you?
As many people as possible. Reginald seemed like he wanted to invest with us on this. So we want to get him in on this initial plan. I think he could fill in the additional 6,000 that we're going for here.
Or you could.
All right, now just hold on one sec for me, okay? Don't hang up. Hold on.
All right. So here's what we do. When they come back, we throw Reggie under the bus. We say that he said he would fill in our missing funds, and we get mad, and we just turn it into a big argument.
Oh, that's good.
And if it ends, it ends. This has gone on long enough.
Yeah, it's gone long enough. It's time for a blowout.
Yeah.
Just bear with me a couple of seconds here.
Okay, thank you.
All right, guys.
Yes.
All right, I got some great news for you folks. Okay, now
good news.
What I actually did is that I went downstairs and actually to my financing department, I got you guys a scholarship. Okay, so all you guys actually have to do today is only put down $2.95 to get your business up and running.
$2.95.
That's right, $2.95.
What am I hearing in the background, just out of curiosity?
Nothing.
He's got some great news for us.
Does he?
We only have to put $2.95 down as opposed to $13,000.
Really? Okay.
I'm confused and excited, and I like the word scholarship because it impresses me, but I'd like you to explain the $2.95. Please.
That just basically covers my time that we spent on the phone.
Oh.
So you get paid $7 an hour because we've been on the phone probably about 40 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, you know what? I don't want to screw you out of your hourly rate, nor would you want to waste our time. $2.95, and how would we pay you? Can we send you a check?
No, I'm sorry, sir. We only accept cash.
Okay, well, we have plenty of cash.
Yeah, I got an envelope.
So we should put $2.95 into an envelope and send it to you?
I'll round it up to 3.
Thank you very much. That helps me out a lot.
Thanks so much.
All right, so what's the mailing address? Is there a mailing address that we can send this to?
Guys, come on. You know very well you guys are not interested in this. Maybe we got on the wrong foot. Maybe we wasted all this time, but we had some fun. But I mean, I mean, I know you guys. Probably we actually wasted your guys' time. Keep calling you guys and annoying you. I do apologize, but you know very well than I do that you guys are not interested in this program. But we had some great fun, right? That you're going to throw Reggie under the bus. I heard all of what you guys are talking about like you guys are going to be mad and you guys are going to do this and so forth. That's all fine. I had a couple of minutes to kill. I mean, that's all good.
Why do you think that we did this, frankly?
Why?
Why do you do this?
I mean, because probably that we called you 1,000,001 times and you're probably irritated out of us and you're probably kind of pissed off. So you guys figure that we did it to you, now you're going to do it to us, kind of thing.
Do you feel like we had a right to be mad or no? Be honest.
Well, actually, I just think that you really should have been honest with me, that you're just angry. Okay, but I mean, I would have understood that, and I would have transferred to the right people to get your name and your number off of the list. Okay, I mean, that wouldn't be a problem at all.
Why might you think we might want our name off the list?
I'm sorry?
Why might you think we might want our name off the list?
Because you're not interested, because you sent your package back? That's what you told Reggie.
No, we didn't say that to Reggie.
No, that's incorrect.
Yeah, that we still have the package.
You know what? What I'd like you to do, we are not entirely uninterested. We're frustrated. We don't know what's going on. We started to get angry. I want you, in 1 minute, to sell your product as good as you can, and then, you know what? After that minute, we'll either hang up and go our separate ways or not.
All right, well, I spent 45 minutes doing that already, so, I mean, if that's not, if that doesn't strike your interest, then I don't really know what else to say.
Mm-hmm. He does have a good point there.
He has a mildly good point.
We just want to get more into specifics, though. I mean, we heard, DVDs and shoes. Are these name brand items?
Of course. Why would we sell you dollar store items?
Well, a lot of people are doing that.
Well, absolutely. That's what separates us from the competitors.
Who are your competitors?
SMC.
Okay, so what is the website we will be setting up?
It's really totally up to you. You pick your own username and password. You actually pick your own URL.
We pick our own URL? Okay.
Right.
Do you have any input as to what would be appropriate?
Do you have an example? Do you have an example of a website from?
Yeah, go to chillsack.com. That's one of our websites there.
Chillsack?
What if I wanted to put vagina.com? That would be inappropriate.
No, that falls into the porno.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot for you guys' time, though. Okay, give us a call when you guys are.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right?
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for your time.
Wait. Chillsack.com is not a real website. He got us in the end. That's what happened.
After a long time, and it was getting old.
Yeah.
I guess. But we had him for a while.
Dude, I didn't know he had us on mute. Fuck. God damn it. Why didn't we mute the mics? Fuck.
I don't know. When did we do that? When at the last minute we didn't mute the mics.
Yeah, the very last part.
We had him till then, though. We had Reggie. And the thing is, he's working, and we're providing entertainment at his expense, which we successfully did.
I'm very disappointed in how that ended.
Yeah, that was my bad. I blew it up. I was like, all right, I'm done with you. And
no, I was the one whispering the plan without muting the mics. It was my fault.
Oh, because you know what he probably did? He finally kind of got a little bit wise, and he said that he was going to be on hold.
That's exactly what he did, yeah.
And he sat there, but I bet he didn't know he was on a radio talk show.
He's like, motherfuckers, this is what they're doing.
I don't think Jeremy got us. I think that at the end of the day, maybe a little bit, but...
He heard us. He heard my plan.
But not at the beginning.
No, he heard us right before that last break where I said, hey, let's get, let's throw Jeremy on, whatever his face under the bus. He heard that part.
That's awesome.
It is funny that he heard that.
It's so good. Let's throw him under the bus and pit them against each other. Okay, okay, guys.
It is kind of funny that he heard that.
This guy, this is exactly what we wanted to do last month.
And he got us. What does that say?
He didn't get us, though.
He
realized the problem, and then he played it out for about a minute or two. But it was an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's true. It took him a long time. We were being pretty ridiculous. The stuff I was saying under my breath was really ridiculous.
Because the thing is, what's interesting about the whole situation is there's a fine line between stupid and intelligent enough to be able to make the decision.
Mm-hmm.
Because people who are stupid enough to fall for that probably don't have a ton of cash that they've self-made.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so it's basically, it's kind of a jackpot to find someone who has a lot of money and has made it on their own and is willing to be submissive to them. That's got to be pretty rare. So to find that, you can't, we were playing it, but you have to sort of just take a level of that. You have to sort of just realize, okay, they're idiots, but I can't think that they're trying to pull one over on us because...
What if they're not? Yeah.
Idiots are our target.
Yeah.
And then you see how far you pull it, or you can take it, and then go from there.
I'm so mad I didn't put the mics on mute. Ugh.
You know what? It sort of played itself out. I think that we nailed it. I think that if it went on too much longer...
Well, it was going to end within the next 2 minutes anyway, because we were going to throw Jeremy
It would have been good
bus.
at the climax.
Yeah, I know. He put us on mute. He did exactly what we were going to do to him, so, all right.
I'm not going to give him the touche, though. Not going to give him the touche.
He was smart enough to mute his mic, and we did not mute our mic. And he heard our finale plan. I'll give him a touche on that.
Yeah,
he deserves a touche on that. He all right, maybe the touche...
Where was he going? I guess I missed that.
Maybe the touche gets negated. Well, he was going down to get whatever his face was, Ricardo or...
Reggie.
But the touche gets negated because we did fuck with him for a while.
An hour and a half?
Yeah.
Should we call back?
We could.
We might need closure.
All right.
I don't know.
We can call back. Let's call back.
What is our angle? If anybody is listening right now and has an angle...
How would you guys reconcile this problem we have here?
How would you, in a 1-minute addendum...
say,
I have an idea.
Hmm?
What if we said that we are involved in international police involved in the United Nations, and we are a team of people investigating schemes and scams, and somebody told us about this, but Reggie was so cool, and as long as you don't bother anyone from New York again, we're willing to let this slide.
Us to not even pretend we're interested in their business.
No, just tell them that, you know what, we are actually, we're the heat.
That's not bad.
And then come up with some ridiculous reason why we're ready to just let it slide.
And we want to invest.
And would it kill you to send us a t-shirt?
We just want a gift certificate for a month of free business.
I'd say call him back and tell him that, you know what, this whole thing was a bust, but he warmed our heart and we're cool. He didn't. I mean, he was on board until he came back.
Yeah, no. All he heard was that we're gonna throw Ricardo or Reginald under the bus. That's what he heard.
Maybe we call back and we talk to Reggie because we're gonna get him, and just be bizarrely apologetic to him.
Do you think we're gonna get Reggie, or do you think we're gonna get somebody else?
Only one way to find out.
We could do the whole thing over and just ask for. We got the first person. We say we didn't like Jeremy. We want a different.
You know what? We have to call. Like, even it'll blow up, and we won't. We have to call back. Whatever happens. We'll just rant. We'll just amp it up, and if the conversation lasts 2 seconds, it lasts 2 seconds.
What if we say we get whoever the ground level person is, and we say we went through the manager stage, and we got disconnected. And we didn't get the manager's name. We ask who the manager around is, and if they say anybody other than Jeremy, we say yes, that was the person.
Let's do it.
So what we're going to do is try and get a generic person on the phone, and then say we just talked to a supervisor, we didn't get his name, and then if they say... We'll get them to say what name of the person they're transferring us to is, and it can't be Jeremy. That's pretty much it. It's kind of a half-assed plan, but it might work.
Vincent of America, how may I direct the call?
Hi, how you doing? We just got disconnected with a supervisor. I didn't get the person's name.
Okay, do you know the extension?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Okay, what is your phone number, area code first, and I'll find out who was talking to you.
It was 631.
631, that's your area code?
Yes.
Okay.
415.
415.
5562.
5562?
Yeah.
Okay, you said 631-415-5562?
Yeah.
It doesn't show that anyone was talking to you just now.
Okay, I don't know what happened. We talked to the initial person, and then we got moved up to a supervisor, and that's when we got disconnected.
And you didn't get the supervisor. Do you know the person?
Do you have
supervisor that you were speaking to?
I think. Hi, I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut in. I'm the business associate, but I think it was. We were calling from an internet phone, so I don't know from another place. So I think sometimes the number is blocked.
Right.
Okay.
Wait. Do you know who is
anybody's name at all?
Do you know who's on? Like, I know if I hear it, I'll know who it is.
Say it one more time.
I know if I hear the name, I'll recognize it, and I'll know that's the person.
Okay. There's Rafael Hernandez, Brady Williams, Jason Wesky, John Foster, Kevin Wyatt.
Kevin Wyatt.
I think it was Kevin Wyatt.
Yeah, it was Kevin Wyatt.
Yeah.
All right, 1 second.
All right.
Hi, you've reached Kevin Wyatt's office. He is either on the phone or out of the office.
Really?
So leave him a message with your name, number, and the best time to get a hold of you.
Bitch.
And he will get back to you just as soon as possible. Thank you, and you have a wonderful day.
I'll record your message at the tone. When you're finished, hang up or stay on the line for further options.
Kevin, this is Jason and Peter. We were just about to get transferred to you, and we got disconnected. Our number is 676-1181. So if you can give us a call back, we're ready to do business, and we'd like to talk to you. So give us a call back as soon as possible. Thank you.
You know what this whole thing just makes me think of? How people are so willing to fuck other people.
Yeah. You know what also that means? We worked Jeremy through his shift because he's not even working anymore. So we had him on the phone so long that he's not even supposed to be working anymore, which is kind of funny.
You wonder at what point you say, okay, I'm being a douchebag, but it's my job and I'm making money. And how is that different from other jobs? Are you a douchebag anyway? I don't know.
I guess it depends how much money he's making, and apparently he's doing good enough. Hello, you're on the show. That sounds like co-host Matt.
Hey, what's wrong with this?
Nothing's wrong with it. What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
What's going on?
Not much, same shit, different day.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I'm a little distracted by these honey mustard Pringles.
They're addicting, aren't they?
Yes, please.
Now, should I have headphones on right now? I hear mad reverb.
Yeah, it's probably because you don't have headphones on. You've done this enough times. Come on. You've been on 4 episodes. You know
Is this
how it
another
works.
co-host?
Yeah.
Hello.
He's been on 4 times.
I've been on 4 times. Do you want some of these?
His first episode was over the phone on your first episode. The one where there was 14 co-hosts and it was out of control. So what's going on? Do you have a story for us? It's been 30 episodes. I'm sure something's happened.
I'm going bald.
Well, join the club. You're also going gray, you gray fuck.
How can you tell? I don't have a camera on me, bitch.
I've seen you, you faggot. You're like 85% gray. And 15% bald.
Shut up, meatball.
It's alright, I'm like 25% bald. No gray, though.
I'm just gonna have to shave my head.
Do it.
Then I'll look like a weird Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I think you would look really fucking weird with a shaved head.
I do too. I think I'd look like some weird hammerhead alien type of thing.
Because you look a little weird with hair.
I do.
Dudes can get away with that. There's this chick that I know who's going a little bit bald. It's gonna suck if you're a chick.
Yeah, it definitely
Or
does.
guys, whatever, doesn't matter. But chicks,
Yeah, I mean, as long as my dick still works, who cares, right?
The best people to go bald are just black men because they can just shave their head and look 10 years younger. It's kind of bullshit, actually, but yeah, they can do that.
it's true. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, black men with a shaved head could be anywhere between 17 and 42.
Yeah.
Is that racist? I don't know. It's just
Black men are like Asian women. They're timeless.
Asian women have hot Asian Lucy Liu syndrome until they hit about 45, and then they have Asian shopkeeper syndrome.
Then they turn into Skeletor.
They turn into box-shaped women who just yell at you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You know.
Yep. They look hot until they instantly turn into Skeletor.
So you're gonna have to come up in November.
I will come up in November. Stupid Boston.
Oh, shut up.
Do you know how much Boston sucks? Can we get into how much Boston sucks?
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, it's a lot.
How long have you been doing this show for? 2 hours now?
Yeah, I think so.
We started at...
Yeah, exactly 2 hours. Is that all right with you?
You do some long-ass shows, man.
Well, I'm cutting like a half hour out of this because these scammers weren't cooperating.
Choke them.
I'm gonna.
You just piece together some triumphant statement that one of us says, call it a day.
Yeah. Somebody else edited this episode together. This is going to be a bitch for me to put together. No episode until tomorrow on the iTunes because this sucks. You don't have to edit out all that dead air and bullshit.
You're gonna have to call in sick.
I might. I just might. Work's overrated anyway. Do you guys have those toilet seat covers at work?
Nope.
Toilet seat covers.
It's like diapers for a toilet seat.
No, you know what I have though? We have our new office has a toilet directly off the main area that everyone sort of works at.
Mm-hmm.
So we all moved into our office, about 8 people who work in my office, and for the first month, there was a toilet outside. Like, there was a toilet directly off of where we worked. Like, not like a hall down, but just the door 6 feet from where someone was sitting. So nobody said anything, but in my head, and I would have to imagine everyone else's head, everyone's saying, okay, they told us there's a bathroom down the hall, so we used that bathroom for about 2 months, and then they closed that bathroom. So then we all started using the bathroom in the office, and it's a mildly interesting, like how people react to that. You find out exactly how many times somebody goes to the bathroom a day.
Yeah, that's not cool at all.
You find out when someone takes a dump at work, if it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
You find it's just too in your face. Like there's an unwritten rule that a bathroom needs to be a little bit outside of where you are.
Mm-hmm.
This bathroom is 4 feet from where people sit, and there's nothing between it.
Oof.
It's too much.
Is there an air freshener in the bathroom?
Yes, but not a good one.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So whoever sits right outside that, worst job ever?
You know, I mean, you just have to roll with it. Like, I think that it's kind of cliche, but a match does the trick.
Really?
Just don't take a shit.
I've done it.
Sometimes you have to.
Hold it.
Sometimes you
Plug
can't.
it up.
I can't. I go to the bathroom so many times a day, I can't.
At least 16.
I do. All right, how many times do you go to the bathroom a day? How many times do you take a pee a day?
Oh, constantly.
I'd say 6. I'd say 9.
Shits or pees or a combination?
I would say I take 8 pees a day, and I take probably 5 shits a day.
I'm about the same. I mean, it's just...
You have a serious problem.
It's a constant stream of stuff coming out of there.
True. I run into people like, I take a dump every 2 days. What the fuck?
Yeah, some people are like, oh, I took a shit like 4 days ago. I'm like, really?
I also, the second I eat something, I go take a dump.
Yeah, me too.
That is really, because that's kind of, the second I finish a meal, I don't even finish it. I run up and go to the bathroom.
But I'm going to the doctor for that on Friday.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me know what he says.
I think it's a problem, actually.
I actually went to the doctor for myself, and he was like, he didn't have much to say about it.
Well, I think you have a poor doctor. So my doctor's like, oh, let me give you 17 tests.
That ought to be fun.
It'll be fun. I'm getting probed from every which direction. It'll be great. Yeah.
You've got IBS.
Maybe. Could be worse.
You could have gingivitis.
I know, that would suck. Imagine if I had gingivitis.
Hell.
Now, my job, they have these toilet seat covers. Apparently, you guys don't have them. It's kind of like diapers for the toilet seat, where they have this, it's kind of like really loud, crinkly paper that you put over the toilet seat so you can sit on that instead of the actual seat.
Right, yeah.
But it's the loudest shit, and if you move a muscle, it's and like everyone can hear it from like a mile and a half away. And it's really a lot more degrading than, say, just wiping the toilet seat with a sheet of toilet paper like a normal human being. Like, why you would have to sit on something like this is beyond me. Do you need your ass that...
What I don't understand also is you have a toilet seat cover, and then there's like a big flap that goes into the toilet that you're supposed to take a dump or a pee on, and the weight of that makes the toilet seat rim fall into the toilet when you flush it. Like when you go to a restaurant, there's a toilet seat cover, but then there's the middle part isn't gone. The middle part should be gone.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No. Like, all right, you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
A toilet seat cover.
Yeah.
Like when you go to a public restroom, you pull a toilet seat cover down.
Mm-hmm.
It goes like this. And in the middle of it, it's not hollow. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so it's like the toilet diaper that I was talking about, but the middle's filled in.
But the middle is filled in. And there's a perforation here, and here, and here. So when you put it on top of the toilet, there's that middle part that I always rip the 3 parts off so it falls into the toilet.
Your stuff is supposed to make it open up.
Yeah, I've never felt comfortable having my dump open that part up.
Well, that's your problem for using toilet diapers.
But usually what I'll do is I'll grab toilet paper and I'll put one piece to the right, one piece to the left, one piece in the middle, and then 2 45-degree angles to cover the edges.
That's fine. That's toilet paper. That's different than the loud, crinkly toilet diaper.
Jay, you need to get a fucking haircut.
Oh, you can. Oh, yeah, I'm on webcam. Yeah, I haven't gotten a haircut in 8.5 months, I think. Yeah.
And for once, your room is not a complete shithole.
Well, I have a girlfriend who cleans it up.
Good for you.
If it was up to me, it would be a complete shithole. Stop looking at my shit and pay attention to the conversation.
We're talking about toilets, not Jay's room.
We got toilet talk going on here. It's very important stuff here.
I'm gonna go get some 100-proof Captain, motherfucker.
Good. I drank all the alcohol in the apartment.
We're done.
I think we're done.
Vagina.
Thank you for that additional thing. Subscribe on iTunes, post on the forums, a bunch of other shit.
Bye.